It depends. Because right now there are people who even go on holidays a week after they're like throwing it back.
Now let me pose this question to you. Do you think the song was released in 2017? Can you go to TBT?
Depends to who.
To who, right?
Yes.
If someone was born like 2 years ago, it's a TBT.
Yeah, it's a TBT.
But if you're born maybe let's say in 1998, is the 2017 song a TBT to you?
You should tell us because I believe you were born during that time.
Oh yeah.
Tony, you know what? I'm going to challenge you. There is no speaking Swahili. You remember back in the days in the primary school, it was called a monitor or a disc.
Yes. It depends with the school and somewhere.
Yeah. What were you calling it?
Something good. But
Tony, we've just said no speaking.
Oh, sorry. I'm just saying, you know, when I was back in high school, that is in Lamo Boys High School, once you speak in Swahili, there is something you were tied on your neck. Yeah, I don't know the name, but you know, it's been years since I finished my high school.
You know, there are people who are watching the show and they're like, oh, what? What do you guys mean?
Yeah, you know, we have
Which
cool
year
kids.
was that?
We have cool kids who are watching right now the show, by the way.
Yeah.
Let me tell you one thing about, we have different generations. There's those people that the school fees were being paid in the beginning of the semester or the term, and there are some of us, our parents had to take gunia of mahindi, the maize, the sack of maize.
Yes.
They go and convince the head teacher, please have this one sack of maize so that my student can learn. You know, so we come from different backgrounds.
Yeah,
and today we are throwing it back on a beautiful Thursday. You get me?
What are we looking at on this beautiful Thursday?
So today we are just looking at, I want us to pose this question to you before I even go far, before in Bali. Now, I want to ask you, how much can you wear for a shoe? Now, there's a shoe called Alexander McQueen.
Yeah,
it
that's
is now,
a brand.
It's a brand.
Yes.
There is a hood. It's called hood. I've forgotten the name. But now that shoe, as you can see on your screen right now, that shoe, it's called hood?
Hoof boots.
Hoof boot.
Yes.
That hoof boot, it is roughly 388,000
Kenyan shillings.
Now this story makes me pose this question to Sarah.
Yes.
What is your expensive shoe that you are wearing right now?
That I have,
that you have
that I own.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's like 2,500.
That's an expensive shoe.
Yeah, that's the most expensive shoe.
Wow. And you know, I know one day you'll get a lot of money. So if you get the money, will you have?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You have
Tony?
money, but
who told you I don't have that?
Okay, you have money. I'm sorry, you have money.
Yeah,
but now,
please take it back.
allow me to ask you.
Yes.
If you get that good money, you have money. That good money, what is good money?
No, if you have money, let's just keep it simple.
Okay.
If you have money, Tony.
Can you go to a shoe collection and buy a shoe worth 388? Can you do so?
No, I can't.
You can't? How much can you go for a shoe?
It depends. I think for me, the most I can pay for a shoe right now, even 10 G's.
All right.
It has to be very, very good.
Yeah.
And you see the thing with most of these things that are being overpriced, if I may say that, if you look at them, you're like, seriously? Someone is going to pay that amount of money for this particular shoe, for this particular... Because I remember there is a time, was it Lionel Messi's jersey? The one that has his sweat. It has not been washed. It was going for...
It was sold for? I think it was roughly over $1 million, if I'm not wrong. I can't remember well the price, but I remember the story.
You can hear Brenda here. Brenda Milimu is telling us, please leave Messi alone. Yo, relax. We are just saying, would you buy such things for the ridiculous amount?
Now, please pose the same question to me.
Yeah, I'm asking you the same.
Right now, in my shoe collection, the expensive shoe that I have, it is 4,000, and it was a birthday gift.
No.
It's
not, you're not the one who bought it.
The last time I went to a shop and just bought a shoe was worth 3,500. That is back in 2023, last year. But if I get that good money, because right now I'm looking for that good money, but if I get that good money, I can even go for that shoe.
For 388 G's?
Because life is for the living, you know, and life is very short, Sarah. So if you have that money and you want to go and surprise yourself, make yourself happy. No one will make you happy. Even your boyfriend would make you happy. Maybe at specific circumstances. Yeah, when you're together. Now, let me tell you one thing. Make yourself happy if you're alive. If you have that money, go and buy that shoe. If
as
you don't have,
as Zambare loves to say, life is for?
Life is for the living. Yes. So I want to pose this question to you, watching from Kisumu, Bungoma, and Meru. Will you go and buy a shoe worth 388? Let me know from you.
I wouldn't. So this is the thing. The shoes that we are talking about, Kasavuli, if we can have a picture of those, this particular shoe that we are talking about, and then you can tell us, because for me, it's okay. If I have the money, well, I will spend it. But for this kind of shoe, just look at the design. For me, it's like, it's not giving. It's not giving. It's not giving. Nah, it's not giving. Just look at this. And then, Tony, for me, it's like we are promoting. What are we promoting with this? Because you see, for me, it's like, what do we call it? The human rights, not the animal rights activists are now going to come out and be like, no, it's like you're now promoting for animals to be killed, for this kind of shoes to be made. So I don't know. For me, I'm saying, nah, I wouldn't buy. But for you back at home, we are asking you, would you buy this particular shoe on your screens right now for 388,000 Kenya shillings? We shall be sampling your feedback. You can send them on our WhatsApp line that is scrolling at the bottom of your screen, and also across all social media platforms at K24 TV. In the meantime, my favorite
yes, in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the favorite parts that Sarah loves, by the way. It is a part that we get a time on this opportunity. On this opportunity to make sure that you enjoy the training videos. And today, I was asking Sarah before tulikuja hapa hewani, I had posed this question. Do you think that someone who listens to bongo music is a Kenyeji? Now, this guy in this video, we listen to him. But before we even listen to him, tell me on the comment section, do you think anyone who listens to bongo music is a Kenyeji? I want to take a small roll call in this studio. Let me start with the gallery team. Madam Director, tell me, do you think so? Let's get vote number 1. Director Kasav, do you think if someone who listens to bongo is a Kenyeji? Do you think so? That is no. That
two people, Brenda and Kasavuli, have said no.
Hi, sound engineer, your vote is no or yes? Gospel, so yake ni no pia. Graphics, do you think so? Let me hear from graphics team. Music is universal. Yes.
Music is music.
So we have 4.
KK?
Now, take a look at this video. Take a look.
KK?
Cheki, tuachana bongo karo, tuachana bongo. Ni nini? Kwanza by the way, in fact, watu wanasikiza bongo ni vienyeji. Kama unajua unasikizanga bongo ati una vibe na bongo bro. Wewe ni kienyeji, sawa? Hiyo ni tabia ati bongo shughuli. Si uende Tanzania basi. Ai. Ati sambalatisha mpaka sangapi? Na bado unasikiza J Melody surely after kuona DP ameweka. Cheki, tuachana bongo karo, tuachana bongo. Ni nini? Kwanza by the way, in fact, watu wanasikiza bongo ni vienyeji. Kama unajua unasikizanga bongo ati una vibe na bongo bro. Wewe ni kienyeji, sawa? Hiyo ni tabia ati bongo shughuli. Si uende Tanzania basi. Ai.
Moyo wangu. Mtazamaji, unajua mimi sitaki niongee sana, but one thing with this guy Sarah. Najua wewe, najua of course wewe na team iko hapa kwa studio nyote mnasema ni kweli. Zara, tuko tu kweli. Before nikuja kwako.
But why are you making the decision for us?
Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to pose this question to the team in studio right now, starting with the amazing Sarah Ibrahim. Do you think that someone who listens to bongo is a Kenyeji? Sarah, your vote is?
A majority of them are.
The majority of
people who listen to bongo are
moyo wangu.
Do I listen to bongo? Have you ever seen me? Have you ever seen me?
So far, the vote is no for Sarah 1.
Yes.
Camera 1. Ben.
Ben, yes.
Do you think so? Someone who listens to bongo is Kenyeji or not? Okay, two votes for yes and 4 for no. KK, do you think so? Kenyeji. 3 votes are for Priscilla? No.
Vienyo. They are not Vienyos.
They are not. 5 votes against 3.
Shalom?
Yes, Shalom?
They are Vienyos.
Yes. So we have 5-5. Last camera? Yes, we are the winners. 7 out of 5.
7, wapi?
6 out of 5. Yeah, 6.
Why are you stealing?
But people will tell me. People will tell us, senior.
We shall be finding out.
Wacha kwanza tuende kidogo kwa WhatsApp hapa nione kama ni ukweli. Let me go kwa WhatsApp. All right? Let's see. Sarah, by the way, let me tell you. Wewe umesema kwamba ni vienyeji. So wala
I said a majority, please.
But your vote is common yes.
Yes.
So we have 5 votes ambao ni wanasema ni yes ni vienyeji, and we have 6 votes za wale ambao wanasema si vienyeji. So hapa kwa studio K24 tumeshinda. Mimi yangu ni ya 7. Because sija vote.
You had voted.
But now mtazamaji anasemaje? Let me see. Someone is saying 1 million in 25,000 bottle of soda. Amepiga hesabu. Okay. Huyu amesema ukipiga mahesabu hizo ni kama bottles ngapi za soda?
25,000 because tulisema 1 bottle of soda is 40 bob. So divide, alifanya mahesabu hapo.
So akasema those are how many bottles?
25,000.
Sindio? Someone is saying hi Tony Toto Tembo Safari is watching from Feather Total Petrol kwa ofisi mko on point na ni promote tutembee Kenya. Right, thank you so much for ile. Ameleta biashara, thank you. Who else is watching, Sarah?
As in what? Okay.
Ceiling yake ni
ya kienyeji. Okay.
Usijua naongelea nini.
No, he's talking about that particular video. The guy who was saying people who listen to bongo music, ceiling yake ni ya kienyeji. Tony, loading. Loading
imeenda next level. Hi Sarah and Tony. Sorry, ni Brayo from Thika. Mnakapoa sana. Sarah hunibamba sana akisema let me tell you Maina. Wapigie.
Let me tell you Maina. Adoa dheka. Ohoro wenyu. Watu wetu wa dheka.
Mimi kitu ambacho
Kasavuli, please. Look who's even trying to correct me. Kasavuli.
Mimi kitu ambayo Sarah, kitu ambao unanibamba nayo ni pale pati ya mwisho adios. Adios. Hiyo tu ndio unanibamba nayo Sarah, si ndio? Let's see someone else who is watching before tuende kwa music. Let me see. Of course anyone listening to bongo ni Managu Pro Max.
Hey. You know what, at that point is when Tony hata tufai kusoma feedback ingine. Huyo ashamaliza. Amemaliza kila kitu. And you know what Tony, tulisema tulipokuwa tunaanzia show today
pia. So unakubali sio ya Managu Pro Max?
Si mimi nimesema.
Lakini
si mimi nimesema.
Ati mtu anasikiza bongo ni kienyeji pro, huyu mwingine. Sikio mwingine kwa feedback baka onea.
Exactly.
Ati anasema mtu anasikiza bongo ni kienyo Pro Max 16. Ni Brayo.
Yobra amesema ni Pro Max.
Ni Pro Max 16.
16 hata hajatolewa.
Managu. Okay, twende kwa music basi. Sisemi kitu.
Today being a Thursday, by the way, we are throwing it back and we just want to look at those collabos that did well back in the days. Na tulikuuliza, which is that one collabo that for you they killed it. Those two people or more waliingia studio. Tony, mimi wacha nikwambie. And for millennials, hero, this is for us. Isa featuring Nameless.
Old and hot.
Manzi wacha nikwambie. Hata our peros, wapende wasipende, they had to know this song. What are we talking about? Boom boom ba. Boom 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 ba. Yo, I can't sing to this.